Hi and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be talking about chapter 11 from the book Economyths by David Orrell. In this chapter, Orrell poses the question, what is money? Even though we use it every day, what does it actually do? What is the value behind it? And do we truly know what it means for the economy? So without further ado, let's get on to the video. So Orrell looks at money at its core as not a physical thing, but rather a belief or trust system. Money doesn't have value because it is valuable. It has value because we believe it has value. Money is essentially like a social contract. When you hold your cash or your credit card or your bank card or even Bitcoin, you believe that that has value because you trust that the person receiving that on the other side believes that it has value as well. As an economy, we assign values to this money, but it doesn't actually have value without the trust, because it is just a piece of paper with a number on it. In past economies, things have been traded for different objects, and so if you trade shells or cows or whatever it is, that you are believing that the other person trusts in you and trusts in the value of that object that you're trading for. This is no different from the modern day society where we rely on people trusting the value of the cash notes that we give them. And this is why it is like a social contract. Our faith in the money is what keeps the economy going and what keeps it a sustainable way to interact and barter in society. However, like most other things, money has two sides to it. So on the one side, it is something you can put your faith in, something to trust, and something to trade with. But on the other side, does it truly give the correct value to certain things? Money can give a value to things that possibly don't have a value or shouldn't be quantifiable or that will never be traded. And therefore, how do we trust that this is the correct value given to this thing? So this whole idea actually stemmed from Pythagoras, and this was spoken about in my first video, I think, on this book. And he essentially started a number cult that worshipped number and believed that number was everything. And this idea of money started way back then. And this makes sense because you're assigning number to everything. And this is how the idea grew and sort of started to form and became what it is today, which is the entire reason our economy flows and what essentially economics rotates around. However, there have definitely been debates about whether economics does look completely around money. I think economics is more than that. It looks at the entire world, entire economies, and there are definitely economists who believe that microeconomics or even macroeconomics should not be focused on money, but should rather be focused on different sectors of the economy. If we see money as almost a commodity used for trade, this would make sense. However, it doesn't have the exact same features as other commodities would have, other physical commodities, like a cow or a sheep that people would trade with, or shells, or whatever it used to be. Money that can be constantly printed out by the bank, so there's constantly more that's being created, it can also disappear. And so while money is a very useful resource and a very useful commodity essentially, it has different characteristics to what might actually be a physical trade. And this makes it a lot more volatile and untrustworthy, even though trust is meant to be the entire basis of the system. So that was, in summary, what Orrell spoke about. He also mentioned all of the past chapters and did a really short summary on each of those chapters at the end of this book, and I'm pretty sure they'll be up on screen just now, so you can look at the brief summary of all the chapters. But that basically brings us to the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was useful. And if you would like to watch any of the past videos, you can do so on my channel. And if you have anything you'd like to add or any questions, you can do so down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.